The nudge shape scripts lets you use the number keys on the numeric keypad to use shapes and control points. To take advantage of this script, you have to have a keyboard that has a numeric keypad or a separate one attached to your setup. So typically one uses the arrow keys on the keyboard to move the points and shapes in Silhouette. So for example, if I click on my shape here, I'm in the transform tool and I use the arrow keys, I can move my shape up and down and left and right. And the same goes for points. So if I click on the reshape tool and I'm selected on some points, I use the arrow keys to move my points left and right and up and down. With this script, using the numeric keypad, you can use the 2, 4, 6, and 8 keys to move up and down and left and right. So if I choose some points here and I'm on my numeric keypad and I use the 4 key, I can go left. If I use the 6 key, I can go right. If I use the 8 key and go up, and the 2 key to go down. And the same goes if I'm in the transform tool. Up and down and left and right. But what's cool here is that you can also use the 1, 3, 7, and 9 keys to move diagonally. The diagonal functionality is not possible in Silhouette unless you have this script. So for example, if I'm selected on my shape here, you can see, and I use the 7 key, I'm moving diagonally. And the 3 key diagonally, and 9 and 1. In addition, you can use the shift key to move points and shapes in larger increments. So if I click the shift key and I'm using the 4, I'm moving in increments of 10. Or if I hold down the command key, I can move in sub-pixel increments. So I hold down the command key and use the 2, and you can barely see it, but it's moving in a 0.5 increment. And this is the same for points. If I go into the reshape tool and I select a point here, and I hold down the command key, I'm moving 0.5 increment. And this preference is set in the Silhouette nudging preferences. So if I go to Silhouette, Preferences, and go down to Nudging, the nudging preferences are set here, and that is the same for the arrow keys on the keyboard as the same for the number keys on the numeric keypad. So just a note here at the end, the number keypad keys 1 and 2 used to be mapped for Paint presets, but we've changed that. And remember, you can edit the user keybinds.py file to change any of your hotkey shortcuts for KMFX scripts. Let us know if you have any questions.